Okay. Right. First duel of the day. Welcome to GGC Plays. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do out here. It's a Wild West right now, but let's see if my heroes can climb the ranks. See if this one actually gets started. It's a lot of people on the server. All systems. PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, One X, everything PC. As you see, sometimes it's hard to even get in the game to get your game on. Hopefully, one of these will start for you, and we can see how my deck is gonna do out here. All right, it's the first duel. Rise to gold tier. For those of you that don't know, I am above average Excalibur, Master Sword of the Empire, and your host for GGC, Gamer Geek Serial. And today we are going live with this Yugioh Master Duels. Now, one thing I want to say off jump, what I don't like about this game is that when things like this happen, people are reading their cards as if they've never played this game a day in their lives. Now, I get it that some people probably have not played this, but most people playing this has been playing for years. You should know your deck by now. Then the game is automated on top of that, so I don't really know. It's kind of scary. It's a lot of back row. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we're just gonna randomly pick one of these and go for the one on the far left. Apparently that wasn't too important. And now let's start the process. I'm sure he knows how it go. I'm gonna send my Destiny hero to the graveyard. Special summon Vision Hero Ferris in attack mode, assuming he allows this to go through. Okay. He's gonna pay that 15 and cease that action. Also not a problem. I'm gonna set us a back row face down. We're going to summon increase in attack mode. Hit the graveyard, activate our man's effect. Malicious will remove himself to special summon his twin brother to the field, assuming they got another solemn strike to stop this. Okay, I'm just gonna allow it to rock. It means he got something down there to stop all of these special summons that I'm doing. So yeah, we're just gonna attack with the 900 just to put some points on the board. We're gonna call it a day. As you see, we're both down to one card each and the card on the draw. Paid 800 to activate his effect. As you can see, he's thinking about it. What's he want to do? What's he want to do? And granted, another thing I love about this game is that you win some, you lose some, and even those that say they are the best there ever was lose as well. We're just gonna activate Wabaku. Go with a good old classic. His back row game is extremely heavy. I've not seen it done like this in a long time. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is gonna activate our Gokai change or mass change number 2. For those of you that don't know exactly what that is, we're gonna send Malicious to the graveyard. Again, assuming that he doesn't stop this move. I really wish people made their moves a little bit more faster, especially when certain things is happening. Oh, so that was useless. Okay. Gotta say, his defense is definitely on point. It's keeping me from doing anything. Whereas some people are prepared for most decks, I am not. I do not get to play outside in the real world. Therefore, I don't know what's happening. Seeing a new deck is just like when a character sees it in an anime and they're surprised. That's me right now. I'm extremely surprised. These trap monsters actually have decent effects. Last time I seen a trap monster, I think Odeon was on the screen. That was over 20 years ago. And then again, there's moments like this, like I said, where there's obviously nothing in my hand, nothing on the field. You should know your deck. It should be a 1-2 step quick motion of what's going to happen next. Even if you're looking for a strategy, you need to know these things in advance. This was one of the problems with dealing with people in real life back in the day. You know, they sitting there reading their cards for 30 minutes. It would turn a 10-minute duel into half an hour. It's Vampire Sucker. If you attribute monsters for a tribute summon, you can attribute 2 zombie monsters your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. You can only use each of the following effects a Vampire Sucker once. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field in defense, but it becomes a zombie. If a zombie monster or monsters is special summoned from either graveyard, draw a card. Okay, so he's activating effect, special summoning malicious. Back to my field. My malicious is now no longer a warrior, but a zombie. He's been infested, fellas. He's been infested. What's that thing? Uh, Again, shocked. I'm thinking that that's some type of fairy or I don't know, divine monster. It's a zombie, so he's running a zombie deck. Definitely haven't played one of these since Vampire Lore was the key to a vampire deck. It's not going to be much I can do to withstand any of this. So like I said, you know, it's over. But as any good duelist know, you should not quit the duel. That's just sucky. So we're gonna set this one card. We're gonna set the split ash and we're gonna allow him to do this magic that he seems to love doing so much. Now, if he's smart, he'll just attack me, knock out the 400 life points, and win the game. But of course not. He's going to try to make an example out of me with his nightmare creature. And I'm going to drown. these monsters. Unless, of course, again, he has something. Definitely did purchase my own field because I'm tired of sharing this basic field with everybody that I'm playing online. This loss is not going to bode well for my ranking. But again, as I said, as any real duelist knows, you win some, you lose some. There we go. That was not bad. Great way to start it up. 1 second, let me plug my laptop in. Okay, and let's go to the next challenger. Maybe I shouldn't be out there playing with that. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna give up. Right? 'Cause that's what's in the advertisement. And yes, I love heroes. I've been playing with these things since they used to lose every single duel possible. And now I just like to switch it up. You know, somehow there's 99,000 YouTubers talking about they created the first real hero deck, the same strategies that everybody uses. Some things are just common sense. We would have eventually got to these things. Like my deck right here, this ain't even my finished deck. But when I came back to Yugi and I started making my deck, all of these cards I picked without watching a single YouTube video because I was a fan of the cards, you know. So what do we got here? Cybers. Hmm. Loving the music. Gives it that real excitement vibe to what's happening up there. Well, it's going to fuse his life away. Okay, so we see the hand. We see the hand. What's he got here? What's he got here? This, I don't know what these things do. And that's the thing about my deck. I don't care about what is going on with his. It's all about what I could do when I hit the field. So we're going to summon Solid Soldier, activate his effect, which allows me to special summon a level 4 lower hero monster from my hand to the field. Everybody seems to be prepared to stop my cards. I'm highly offended by that. And I got used to so playing people who no longer use back row. I forgot that this is the world dueling right now. There's plenty of people that still use actual trap cards, so I have to restructure my deck for moments like this when there's an entire back row full of cards, just so that I'm prepared and you know try to get these victories, try to gain up. Now we ain't gonna lie, like I said, I ain't no spring duck. I'm like Grandpa Moto right now. I'm the old guy playing with tablets. You know, believe it or not, this game 20 years plus old. Me and my man Z played this joint over 20 years ago, which is crazy. Remember going to my mom's crib early, 6 o'clock in the morning, two structured decks, that Yubi, that Kaiba, studying the rules for a whole day. Still didn't know what we was doing. We're still summoning 7 and 8 star monsters, no sacrifices. It's ridiculous. It's like I was saying a little bit earlier, when people get moments like this, it's nothing on the field. You ain't gotta read your own cards for 15 minutes. If you don't know what your cards do, you should not be dueling. I don't care if it's digital or not. Those days are over. Nobody want to sit here and wait for you to read the fine print. Because let me scroll up to this card right here. Look at all the words on this card. All right? I ain't got time for you to be reading this 3, 4 times. You know what I mean? Wow. Nice, nice. And yet another. So, as you see, so far for the day, I am 0-2. And that's how it be. It be like that, nothing's wrong with that. I'm not mad. I feel like if I don't do what I need to do on this hand, if I, I'm just gonna let them see. Let me see what they're gonna do. You're gonna come out crazy. You're gonna come out swinging. As you saw the last duel I had with 5,600 monsters. I'm loving the way people are powering up these weaklings nowadays. You know what's so funny about the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is that when a person says down one trap card, one spell card on the back row face down, right? That one card could change the whole game. I mean, it could be one of so many things. It could be a torrential tribute. It could be a bottomless trap hole. It could be a mirror force. You know what I mean? Like random things that can stop one big play. Okay, so it's prank kids. It's another first for me. Never seen a deck in action. Never played nobody with it. Know nothing about it. Which needs not to be said that I'm not prepared for this at all. And another thing I've realized, you're streaming live, you're playing people online. They get the whole Pegasus effect, especially if you're a popular YouTuber, which I'm not. You know, I ain't even nowhere near it. But I fell victim yesterday on my system. I have lots of friends on the box, and they were watching my hand, cheating like Pegasus. They knew every card I drew, every card I was about to set, because they was watching me play them on Twitch. So be careful out there, you guys that's doing that. Okay, now let's mystical space. That one card we can't see. Torrential tribute. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. We're gonna activate Ferris's effect and discard Shadow Mist. I'm gonna special summon Ferris in attack mode. I'm gonna activate Shadow Mist effect and Ferris's effect. Where we will special summon increase first to the back row, and then we will add Solid Soldier to our hand. Now with Solid Soldier in our hand, we're going to activate Increases effect, which allows me to sacrifice Ferris on the field to the graveyard and special summon Increase to the field in attack mode. Once special summon, we're going to activate his effect, which allows me to special summon another visiting hero from the deck, and of course we're going to choose Vion also in attack mode. Once Vion hits the field, we're going to activate his effect, which allows me to send a card from the deck to the graveyard, and we're going to use none other than Destiny Hero Malicious. Now, at this point, you're probably saying, sheesh, what can we do next? I'm going to tell you, we're going to activate Emergency Call. We're going to call for backup. None other than the star of the whole thing, Elemental Hero Stratos. Now, when Stratos hits the field, we're going to normal summon Elemental Hero Solid Soldier, whose effect will activate to allow us to special summon another level 4 lower hero from the deck, or excuse me, the hand to the field, and we're going to summon Stratos. Now that Stratos is here, we're going to activate his effect. And we're just going to destroy that trap or spell that they have sitting over there in the winds. Because why not? Why not? We ain't need nothing else. Now we're going to activate Vion's second effect while he's on the field. We're going to remove from play our Ferris. And we're going to add the beautiful polymerization to our hand. Now, since polymerization is in our hand, we're going to activate that, allowing us to fuse, to morph, to do, what we do with this deck. We're going to get rid of two of the weakest heroes on the... Get rid of him. And we're going to get rid of Increase. We're going to special summon to the extra monster zone our elemental hero, Sunrise. We're going to activate Sunrise's effect as well as Solid Soldier's effect. And we're going to choose a card from the graveyard like Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is going to return to the field. We're going to add Miracle Fusion to our hand. Now that Miracle Fusion is in our hand, we're going to activate that. Alright? And then we're going to... I guess we'll go... Yeah. We'll do... No. We'll go Earth this time. We'll go Earth. We're going to get rid of these two. Move them from play. Special summon. Again. Fusion. Elemental Hero Gaia. Boosting our attack. And yes, that looks like a lot. So we're going to... Okay, so we're going to activate this effect, which has nothing to do with nothing. Then we're going to Raigeki. Clear that out. Just going to air it out. And this, fellas, is how you're supposed to win the duel. Alright? Direct attack. Unless he has something. I'm assuming he has something to stop this attack. Of course we do. Of course we do. So he's activating a graveyard effect. Sending a card back to the extra deck. And 3 cards to the deck. 4 cards to the deck. 2 to the extra deck. Takes 3,400 direct. Then he's going to take this Sunrise, 3,300 direct. Then he's going to take this 2,600 Stratos direct to the face. And as Jaden would say, gotcha. And that's how our heroes win. Good game. Good game, by the way. All right, all right. And pardon for the noise in the background. Now that duel right there, we're going to save that. I like saving duels like that. They reassure me that I'm on my way to doing something worthwhile. Oh, so we got what looks like a Yugi duelist. And he has a Yugi avatar on the side. Beautiful, beautiful. That definitely looked like Sage with blue eyes and a Link Karibo. And I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. So I'm going to draw. We're gonna activate Ferris's effect. You already know how this goes. We're going to send Stratos to the graveyard, special summon Ferris in attack mode. As Ferris hits the field, we're going to activate his effect. Activate Vision Hero increase from our deck to the back row, like so. Once that's done, we're going to activate Increase's effect from the back row to sacrifice our Ferris in the front to special summon Increase from the back row to the front. Now activating his effect, which I definitely just messed up. So we're going to activate the effect of a Solid Soldier. Solid Soldier is going to hit the field. He's going to special summon Stratos to the field in attack mode. Stratos is going to give us a hero from our deck to our hand. He's going to allow us to redo this whole process if need be later. For now, we're just going to add that. Okie dokie. Now, we're going to activate Mass Change, or as I call it, the Gokai Change. We're going to get rid of Solid Soldier. We're going to level him up to Mass Hero DN. Bam. Now, we're going to activate Solid Soldier's effect from the graveyard. We're going to add back to our hand Elemental Hero Stratos, because you never can have too much Stratos on the field. We're going to activate Stratos' effect. We're going to add yet another hero to our hand, and that's going to give us our Shadow Mist. Now, with this being the case, we're going to why not, right? Let's just do it big as possible. We're going to Link Summon for our extra hero, Dread Decimator, in attack mode. Now, we'll set one card face down, and we'll go upon our battle phase. We're going to attack with DN. That way we can get his effect, assuming that the attack goes through. Really? So we attack with 0. Then we will attack with 2900. And that will end our turn. That was a good play. Was not expecting that. I definitely should have been ready for your Link Karibo. Thinking, was not putting any thought into Karibo whatsoever. Of course, we have Raigeki to level the playing field. Again, pardon the madness that you hear coming through the headset. I cannot control the psychosis of some. Okay. So we got our Striker Dragon right here on the field. Going to activate the spell card. Boot. Sector Launch. So a special summon 2 rocket monsters. We know what he's going to do with these. That's definitely not what I thought he was going to do with those. go, Sensei Chief. Show me something. For, for those of you who haven't played this, that's just getting to view. I mean, the tombs. The tombs. It's going to bring that Link Karibo back. Adds the blue eyes white dragon to his hand. Gonna activate increases effect and bring him back to the back row. As he ends his phase, we're gonna activate the Call of the Haunted to bring back our masked hero. Extra hero, excuse me. And he's going to special summon a blue eyes white dragon. Draw. Gonna activate Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of his boot sector launch. Going to summon our elemental hero Shadow Mist. Then we're gonna activate increases effect. We're gonna tribute Shadow Mist to the graveyard to boost our extra hero's attack. Summon increase to the field. We're gonna activate Shadow Mist effect and increases effect. We're gonna summon Vion to the field because we did not get to earlier. The Shadow Mist is going to give us the ability to take this guy. We're just gonna take this guy right here. We're gonna activate Vion's effect. We're gonna remove from play one hero out the graveyard. Okay. Which is going to be increase. It's going to give us polymerization. We're going to take this polymerization. After summoning, going to get our heroes. Get rid of increase and liquid soldier. And we're going to summon elemental hero Sunrise in attack mode. So now we're going to activate elemental hero Sunrise effect and liquid soldiers. Liquid soldiers going to allow us to special summon a monster from the graveyard back to the field. Discard a card. We don't need him. It's going to boost our attack. We're going to activate Miracle Fusion. It's going to allow us to get out and now we are ready to end this duel. Okay, we're going to go to battle and we're going to attack. Activating Sunrise's effect to destroy the Karibo. Hold on. Uh, going to attack. Going to attack. Hold on. Special summons this nonsense to the field. Gonna activate increase and play him in the back row. Then we're gonna continue our onslaught by attacking this pest of a monster and end our turn. As you can see the disappointment in my face, that was not my purpose. The duel was supposed to end right there. I lost focus for a second. But he has a chance. He's already used his Raigeki, so I don't have to worry about that. But there are a few other options he could possibly use. Or he could quit. I mean, quitting, as I said earlier, you should not quit, right? I feel some type of way. I wanted to win that like I was doing. But him giving up, I mean, that works too. Alright, alright. So that's going to be it for this moment. Again, I am your host, Above Average, Excalibur, Master Sword of the Empire, and you are watching the rise to the gold tier on GGC Plays. See you guys later. You know the slogan, co-op only. I'm out of here. It's my turn yet?